All right, we saw a wild ending to this game. It was close. It was a very fascinating football game, and there was some decision making with Sean McVay sort of towards the end of it that nearly went very wrong. Let's talk about what happened. So here is the questionable decision by Sean McVay. So what's going to happen, to set things up, it is 1 minute and 47 seconds left in the football game. The Seahawks have just one timeout, and it's 2nd down and goal. For all you math fans out there, that means you can burn the final timeout and then set up 3rd down. And if you decide to burn it, to run up the ball again and don't get the touchdown, well, then you can get an additional 40 seconds off the clock. So now we're talking 1 minute and 7 seconds plus the time it would take to run 2 plays, a field goal, and a kickoff. So we're probably talking somewhere between 40 to 50 seconds left, no timeouts, and you would only need a field goal to win if you're Seattle, which is totally possible. Now, worth mentioning, they didn't even know if it would be Geno Smith or Drew Lock. Geno Smith was warming up, but I don't know if they saw that. Maybe they thought Drew Lock was the only option. Obviously, either way, you'd much rather be up 5 points than be up just 1 point, so you don't have to, that helps you a lot more. So decision time for the Rams. Here's what they decided to do on 2nd down. As you see, Stafford's going to flip the ball to Nacua, who then, it gets knocked out at the last second. Really good defense there. But Nacua had a chance to make that catch, did not make it happen. And because of that, you essentially gave Seattle another timeout. So that would create a 3rd down and goal situation where, again, you're in a weird spot. At this point, do you decide to pass it? I kind of feel like if you decided you were passing it already on the last play, you kind of got to pass it here. I think that's what you're doing here is you're passing the football. That's how I view it. And as you see, Matt Stafford would pass it. But it's a halfback screen where it was very much a cautious play on this one. So that's how they're viewing things. And as you see, it almost worked, to be honest. It almost got you into the end zone. Kind of a weird thing of both somehow being cautious and being aggressive at the same time. But because of this, they ended up with not the touchdown, so they don't get the reward there. And also, they were not able to completely kill the clock the way that they wanted to. And that would really matter. Going over here in a 3rd down and 8 situation for the Seahawks. But, time is obviously very important as well. 41 seconds. As we know, no timeouts. So, again, just doing the math, 41 seconds, right? If you killed 40 seconds off the clock, it wouldn't exactly be this, this scenario that would have completely changed how Seattle had to, operate. But clearly this amount of time, was necessary for them. As you see, Geno Smith takes the snap. He's going to fire down the field to an open DK Metcalf. They were able to, after a couple of plays, get to be in position to where they can try and, win the game. They got into field goal range because of this, because they had that extra time. However, wouldn't matter as the kick ended up being no good. It was a long kick. You can't fully crush the kicker for not making it, but still, interesting final sequence there for the Rams and for the Seahawks. So yeah.